Hi everyone, it's Anna Wheaton from Nudge Nudge Ink Ink. I'm going to show you how to line up these decorative masks that are in the mini catalogue, January to June 2022. They're on page 65 and they are a set of 6 masks. Some of them are background masks and some of them have images that can be overlaid. Now, they actually overlay perfectly, which is what some people don't realise. So I just wanted to give you a quick demonstration. If you wanted to do a screenshot or freeze of what I've done here, I have them laid side by side, and I've got, just notice this, because there's 4 different ways I could lay this, you see, etc. So what I want is, I want to have these markings in the top right hand corner. So this one has to be with the open flower on the right, and make sure you've got these flowers the right way round, not like that, but like that. And for this one, we've got the circular leaves on the right and the pointy leaves on the left, and then note the difference of the flowers here. So again, we want it like this, not like this, all right? Now the reason we're doing that is because they will all overlap if you keep that oriented in the right place. It also means you've got to keep your piece of cardstock in the right layout too, so don't be switching it around, okay? So we're going to start with this one. With all of these, you're going to have to mask off. So you may think you won't get past and end up with ink in there, but I say don't trust yourself. Just better to be safe than sorry. These will be okay. I'm going to go in with Balmy Blue, my light blue. And now you may want to even tape this down if you're really worried about it, but I'm just going to hang on to it. I've got my hand on the mask and I've also got my hand on the paper, the cutout underneath, so I know that they're not going to slip. Now you can decide whether you want to go really heavy to the edges here. You can see through this video, I can even see through the camera, that that's a little bit lighter. It will, I have gone to the edge, so you will see it, but my design's going to fade off a little bit, which I don't mind. Okay, so I'm not flipping this over or anything. I'm just taking it off, keeping that little bit of washi in the same direction. So there you go. There's my light blue flower. And I'm in the process of washing my blending brushes, a whole bunch of them. So I'm just going to use the same brush into the darker ink. Doesn't matter going that way. So now, remember, I'm keeping this in the same direction. So I'm going to switch over here and add this one. All right. So if I line this up correctly, these little white patches will be hidden by this mask. So just check all over. So check down here, check, and so on, that you have covered them up. So that is lined up perfectly. And this is where it becomes even more magical. Now again, I don't trust myself down here. You can use Post-it notes, you can use tape. Painter's tape from Bunnings is very good too. And I don't really, I'm not going to risk it for the biscuit up there. All right, now I'm coming in with Misty Moonlight. Oh, you didn't see that? That was a bad thing to do in front of you. Okay, Misty Moonlight, and again, I might go a little bit dark around those edges. Now, remember I slipped a little, just to show you that that's something that you shouldn't do. Actually, didn't matter. Okay, so you see, those have lined up perfectly. Alrighty, so that one, followed by that one. Okay, so now, remember, I'm not shifting this. I don't want to end up with this round like this. I want to keep it this way. I'm now going to bring in the other one. And I'm keeping my washi tape top right hand corner. Okay, so if I lie this over the top here, it will, I tell you, it will match. Okay, I'm going to bring that closer to the camera. So see how this leaf part here goes pointy there? And there's actually a pointy spot there that will fit into, all right? This one matches the curve of the flower there. Then down here again, see how I've got this little pointy bit? I'll move it over, pointy bit. That's going to match with that pointy bit. And so then the other one's just going to fit in with the curve. So if you just play around with that, check all 4 leaves, they will line up. Now see in the middle here, we've got a flower, which is a whole other image. So we want to cover that. We do not want that. We love it for later, but not now. Now I'm also, see, I want to put green down here, so I really need to cover this. Be careful too with your post-it notes. If I've just gone over a post-it note with Misty Moonlight, it will come off onto this if I'm using light green. Alrighty, so I want to use new post-it notes here. It is easier to use, it is probably more economical to use tape. I'll just put a bit up here. But it's just easier for the demo to use my post-its. I don't have enough hands. So this time I'm coming in with mint macaron. And, oh, that's quite dark. I've re-inked some of my ink pads. Do you notice I have to pause sometimes when I have to do something? I've re-inked some of my ink pads and they're super juicy. All right, so that's my 4 leaves. And remember, I'm keeping my washi in the top right-hand corner. Pull that away, and there they are. Washi top right-hand corner, move it over. So again, we've got a set of leaves. So see here, pointy bit. So you've got little pointy sections. Look for those to line up. So this pointy bit, there should be a better name, hey, is just going to fit in there. Okay. And then this curve is going to match the flower there. Pointy bit, so if you just work around your flower, and then these ones, this one goes in between these 2 petals here. All right, so we're all about the pointy bits. Now, these post-its were used on a light green ink, so I'm cool to bring them in again. Covering all the spaces. Now, I've got 2 flowers in the middle, and it's easy to forget that they are there because we're focused on the leaves. But you must cover them. Otherwise you'll be sad. All right, this time, even though my mint macaron was super juicy, I'll come in with Old Olive. I'm using the same blending brush because it's dipping into the darker ink. That's just shifted a little bit some. Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't need to mask these. Oh, that one, I think I'll be okay. Because that's just on my workspace. That one I'm avoiding. Okay, now if I lift those away, there I have my other flowers, my other leaves. So you can see there, the blending gives you this beautiful contrast and depth because it's, the more you blend, the more ink you're going to have throughout and the more even it's going to be. But if you go light in places too, you can then get a bit of this nice sort of 3D effect with your flower. So there it is. I'm going to make that into a card, and what I will do is use one of the background stamps, background masks. So one of these in behind it, and then I'll post a pic of the card. So there you have it. That's how you line them up. I'll just put these back again, facing the same way. When you want to clean these, you can just run them under a tap and then dry them with a towel. Ink will just, it's a water-based ink, so it's just going to slip off there. So there you have it. A bit hard to see. Hang on, let me... A bit hard to see the washi because it's dark. So I'll just add 2 little pink post-its. So again, if you wanted to do a screenshot or the like, and then mark your own, make sure that they are the right way, this way as well, and this way. Check that you've got your images matched. Okay, hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it helps you. Bye.